Hi, I'm going to show you guys how I apply the ONYFIX nail correction system to a toenail. This will be step by step. I'll also show you towards the middle, maybe near the end, how I help to keep that band in place throughout the treatment until I see them again at the next appointment. So just to give you all a bit of history, this is a young lady, recently had a baby about 5 months ago, and since then noticed that the nails have been curling, become involuted. She also wears a lot of gel nail polish, and she took some off just before arriving today as well. And I've just noticed that area on the toe, and I was querying whether that was either fungal or if it was due to the gel nails, which can happen. So we discussed it and she was happy for me to cut it away. So I nipped away as much as I could with my nippers. And then what I did next was use my ceramic burr to just file away the rest of it. So the ceramic burr that I have, it's in blue, which is medium. The ceramic burr is also really good at just roughing up the nail plate, so that ONYFIX nail correction will stay. I'm also just going to tidy up the area as well with this diamond burr. It gives me more of a precise cleanup session. I learned about burrs through watching a lot of YouTube videos, because when I was on my clinical training, we didn't really use burrs that much. It was, if we did use them, it was mainly to reduce down the thickness of nails, and that was it really. But there wasn't much education about the different types of burrs, the different colours and what they mean. So a lot of it has been self-taught and picked up along the way. So a lot of people do also ask about whether foot health practitioners can actually do this treatment, and we sure can. One thing that I would say is to definitely get training, because you will need to put this on your insurance and you need a certificate for that. I know that some people are going out and buying certain things online and using it, but just make sure that if you do want to offer this treatment, then make sure that you're insured too. So I'm just cleaning up this toe, and what I'm going to do now is apply some alcohol. I'm using an alcohol swab here. I'm cleaning up the area as much as I can. So now I'm going to apply some primer to the nail plate. I don't know if you can notice, but there's a bit of cotton on this stick. I found it online somewhere, and I think it's such a nice cotton tip for this treatment. So I've got my blue light, and I'm gonna cure this for 60 seconds. So now that has been cured, I'm going to be applying the ONYFIX Hard. So there's two types of ONYFIX. There is ONYFIX Hard, which I use for the big toes, and then there is ONYFIX Soft, which is used for the smaller toes. I've noticed also with the ONYFIX Composite that it's temperature sensitive. So when it's cold, it's more stiff, as you can see. So I'm gonna use my spatula. So for those of you who don't know, this is the tool I'm using. It actually comes with the kit as well, and I'm gonna use it to mold the ONYFIX and to position it, create a band and position it where I want it to go, which is the widest part of the nail plate. I'm also just making sure that it doesn't touch the skin at all, because when I cure this, I don't want it to be touching the skin. So I'm also using my spatula just to make sure that it's not touching the skin. So when I book people in who inquire about the ONYFIX nail correction, it's usually a consultation first, and then if I'm happy to apply it, then I will. ONYFIX, there's not usually any contraindications. Maybe if there was an open wound near the sidewalls, or if they were on chemo or some type of medication which would make their nails really brittle, then I'd probably be a bit wary and probably wouldn't apply it to the nail. But it's a really safe treatment. So once I'm happy with what I've done, I will cure that again for another 60 seconds, so 1 minute. And what the blue light does, it basically hardens it. It's a really simple treatment. So this was paid for all by myself. I'm not affiliated or connected with ONYFIX at all. I just really like this treatment a lot. So this right here is my secret sauce. This is actually ONYFIX Soft, and I don't really use ONYFIX Soft much. but I use it to do this. It helps me just to make sure that the ONYFIX band stays in place. I don't always do this, but because I know who this person is, she has 2 children, and I just want to make sure that the area is fully secure. Having children, they will stamp on your toes. You may kick something that wasn't there. So I decided to just put a little bit extra precaution. But generally, the ONYFIX does stay on. The ONYFIX hard stays on without me having to do this. But I sometimes do apply it just in case, if their lifestyle tells me it may be a good idea to. So I often see people back, if it's the big toe, every 3 months, and I usually say 4 applications, but I always review it at the next appointment before we decide to either put another band on or not. If it's the smaller toes, I would really see them every 8 weeks and reapply if needed. I'm just going to clean up the area with these amazing cotton sticks. Okay, my blue light again for 60 seconds. And I'm pretty happy with that. As you can see, those nails do need a bit of a trim, so I've not forgotten about that. I'm gonna clean that up with my alcohol swab, and then I'm gonna cut these nails a little bit more because I don't want any sharp edges. But if you've enjoyed this video, this demonstration of the ONYFIX nail correction system, then I'm sure you will really like this next video, and I hope you enjoy it. Leave your comments down below. Have you considered using ONYFIX? Are you using it? Have you had any good results? I know that I have. Thanks for watching, guys.